Jake, a massive day for you personally, I suppose. Your summary of it?
Yeah, it's a relief to finally get there. It's obviously been a long road and frustrating for everyone involved, the club, fans, managements that have been here, and obviously for myself and my family. But like I said, yeah, it's a relief.
Yeah, a long time out, like you've said, 22 months it has been, and everybody around the club has felt that and is relieved to see you back just as much now as well. How important how sort of good was it to get back out on the field and feel the sort of appreciation from the fans and things like that?
Yeah, of course it is. Obviously first and foremost, it's a massive thing for myself to to prove that you can get back from something that takes you out for that long. Injuries are part and parcel of the game, unfortunately. They're not pleasant, and obviously I had a bad one, considering I never had one before, so I'm just quite happy that I've managed to do it for myself and my family, and obviously it was nice to get a nice reception from the fans as well, so I really appreciate that.
And wearing the captain's armband as well, I suppose it's some way to make your return out. Honour was that, obviously, not just to make your return, but to make it wearing the captain's armband as well in front of the supporters here.
Yeah. I didn't really expect it to happen. Obviously, it's a nice touch on the gaffer. Shown obviously faith in me since he's come in and given me the time to get my body right. And obviously, like I said, to lead the boys out on the first game back it was a really special moment.
And a lot of people on Saturday when you were named on the bench felt like it was maybe a little bit of a bolt out of the blue and want to expect it, but since then obviously starting and playing an hour today, how is the fitness at the moment? Obviously it must be pretty good considering you've played some time today from after being in training for quite a while.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure what's been put out there for obviously the fans and stuff like that, but I think the club wanted to try and keep it under wraps because it's obviously where it's been such a long time. If you do then have a breakdown before you eventually get back, then it puts another downer on it. So obviously I've been training for ages, doing my fitness with physios, sports scientists, and obviously with the team, and I played 45 minutes last Tuesday with a couple of the boys against Huddersfield, and only done 45 minutes, and obviously today I did an hour, so the fitness is getting there. Probably still not completely up to obviously full match fitness, but definitely going in the right way.
Yeah, and just give us, a little bit of an idea as to how difficult it's been, not just physically obviously with all the setbacks and everything over the sort of period you've been out, but mentally as well. How tough is it, I suppose, to stay motivated and keep positive when you're out for such a long time and you keep getting these setbacks that you have been?
Yeah, don't get me wrong, it's difficult. I mean, any injury is difficult. You ask anyone. We've got lads that are out now that obviously will have dark times and find it quite hard. First and foremost, the body. It's a weird feeling. It's a frustrating feeling because you know how, as an athlete, what you can do, and obviously not being able to do that for such a long time is obviously very frustrating. And obviously being out for so long, going back into training, things that you thought you could do before, you start to pick up other injuries because it's been so long. So that's frustrating. Mentally, don't get me wrong, it's tough. It is what it is, but that's the profession we're in, and it's part and parcel of the game. So you have to be mentally tough, otherwise you shouldn't be in it.
Gary's spoken in very high regard of you, especially recently as well, not just with how you are, as a professional, as a footballer, but around the training ground as well, your character and stuff like that. He's spoken a lot, from pre-season really about how, this season we're building a team of characters, and we all need to be able to play out here in front of 14,000 supporters every week, and obviously being somebody who's done that before, obviously when we had around 20,000 supporters here, look how much you're looking forward to kicking on and getting back out in front of that and doing this every week really as we move forward.
Yeah, no, definitely. As you said, the club's about getting characters, and this season I think it's clear for the fans to see that we have that now. I think we had that at the start when I first came in as well. Obviously, like you said, playing in front of the 20,000. To be at a club like Bradford, I think you have to have an element of a character about you. You don't have to be particularly loud, but you need to have that confidence and assurity that you can go out there and not be fussed if you play one maybe bad pass and fans get on you, because ultimately that's what you want to be playing in front of, is big crowds.
Yeah, and having said that, obviously maybe around a third of the way through the season now at the moment, do you have any, particular goals that you've set for the rest of the season now that you're back in the side and back fit again? Is there anything that you've got your eye on in particular, or is it just a case of step by step at this moment in time?
For me personally, like I said, fitness feels good, and it's about getting as much minutes and as much football as I can possibly squeeze in. If that's up to the gaffer, I'm fit now, and if he wants to select me, he'll select me, and obviously the boys are doing really well, and I just want to help the club go in the right direction and get promoted.